Friends, in the Information Technology Act 2000, the syllabus has been completed and I have told you certain problems also. Of course, since it is a new act, normally the problems may vary. Please remember, whatever the question is given, please try to understand the question thoroughly. Definitely, you will get the answer. Even though you not get directly the answer, you can refer to the provision of law in the Information Technology Act. Such are the novel questions. So, please refer to the question paper of 2019. Now I am discussing question number 9 of question paper 2019. The question is like this. Please remember, the question is rather difficult to understand, but once you understand, it is very easy to answer. The question is like this. In a world where literally everything you do can leave a digital print. That means whenever you use the computer, the digital print is left over because it has got the only binary code, the bits and bytes. Nothing strikes a visceral chord among the web users more than the issue of privacy. Visceral chord, that means మనం ఉచ్ఛ్వాస నిశ్వాసాలు తీసుకున్నప్పుడు కార్డ్ ఉంటుంది, అంబాయిలికల్ కార్డ్ కానీ విసరల్ కార్డ్ కానీ అంటే మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద బాడీ. సో దట్ ఈస్ హియర్ అమాంగ్ ది వెబ్ యూజర్స్ ద ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ మోర్ దాన్ ద ఇష్యూ ఆఫ్ privacy. Privacy is the most important point. So there is very little that one can do is complete anonymity when it comes to surfing the web. So you have to maintain the so-called anonymity. That means your identity should not be disclosed to any others. Your personal information should not be known to anybody. Otherwise, they will gain access into your system. Right now, to conclude, it is only a question of how will the various data collectors are maintaining the privacy of users. So it depends on the private users how they will maintain the data collection and how they will maintain the privacy. Now you can definitely understand that this issue, this problem relates to the privacy of the use of the internet subscribers. That means the company which has come forward to secure the personal data of the internet users, how they are maintaining. If they do not maintain correctly, what will happen? These things we have to discuss in detail. So first of all, you have to write the answer. You have to briefly rewrite the facts of the case. So the facts will be like this. Whenever you use a computer in the world, wherever it is in the world, it can leave a digital fingerprint. That means identity. But please remember here, life, it is a fingerprint which cannot be duplicated, right? But everything can be duplicated, including a computer. Then the main problem among the web users is the issue of the privacy. So whenever you use the computer and surf the internet, you have to observe the anonymity. So various data collectors, they maintain the privacy of the users. Now coming to the answer, you have to start with of course for every question you have to start with this problem. The very purpose of the introduction of the Information Technology Act is to see that the electronic documents are legally recognized, the electronic transactions are legally recognized, or the electronic data interchange is acceptable. That means it is an alternative to the paper-based governance, or now we are coming into, instead of the paper-based governance, we are coming to e-governance or paperless governance. This is the introduction. Top part should be for every answer you have to write like this. Now, regarding the issue of privacy, in the Information Technology Act, it is dealt with at two places. Normally you may be knowing Section 43A and also Section 72. Somewhere Section 66 and others also is there, but you have to mainly write about Section 43A and also Section 72. 72A also will tell you 72, right? So 43, when I told you about 43 is a little compensation, 43 is a minor offense. So basically 43, section 43 clause 1, what does it say? It says that whoever gains access to any computer system, computer network, computer resource of any other person without his knowledge or without his consent or without the consent of the authorized person, he is liable to pay compensation, right? This is the responsibility. Please remember, if you gain unauthorized access, you have to pay compensation. If you modify, if you send some the modification, alteration, or if you send some computer contaminant, or you have sent any virus, if you delete, if you copy, all these things they are if you cause the denial of services, for all these things you are liable to pay compensation according to section 43. No doubt this is for the persons who gain access, but for the companies. So with a lot of hope, with a lot of trust, you will entrust your so-called information to the so-called privacy center or data solution center with a fond hope that they will secure the same. But if they fail, when they fail to provide the so-called security measures, or if the information is leaked out, they are liable to pay compensation to the subscriber. That is section 43A. In that case, we discussed about the case law also. Nirav Naveen Bhai Shah and 4 others versus State of Gujarat 2006. So here what the allegation is that the so-called Nirav Naveen Bhai and 4 others, they have hacked the computer system relating to the State of Gujarat, that is government website, and they hacked the website literally. Of course, they stole certain information, that is the allegation by the State of Gujarat. But eventually, they have filed a petition under 482 CRPC for the quashing of the FIR. In that case, the counsel for the defendant, he has clearly stated that the so-called alleged leaking out of the information is already available with the other websites. That means they have not collected any data, they have not hacked. Of course, incidentally, in the meanwhile, both of them they have compromised the issue, therefore the FIR is quashed. I told you that case also. Please remember section 72. So section 72, actually the data privacy, all these things actually they has become public with the very famous case of Justice retired K.S. Puttaswamy versus Union of India and others in 2010. This is otherwise called as Aadhaar card case. So Aadhaar is, targeted delivery of services to the consumer or to the customer. So the retired Justice Puttaswamy, he stated that with the information, with the privacy information given to the so-called service provider, it will become public and definitely there is no privacy. So he has argued like anything in that case also. The Data Protection Act previously, 1984 itself in United Kingdom, they have enacted a law called as Data Protection Act. If anybody breaches the data, definitely they are liable for punishment. Same is the case with the United States also. And in India, we have got a Data Protection Bill. It started in 2016, then 2018 also amended, but still I think no act has come. If it comes, definitely you will have a security procedure, definitely you will be saved. But here what happened is, Section 72 says that any person who secures access to any electronic record or book, correspondence, information without the permission of the owner, then if he discloses the information to others, definitely he will be liable for punishment for 2 years and also for a fine of rupees 1 lakh or with both. This is a case, settled case law is also there. Anyway, so here please remember, personal data is more important. 72లో పర్సనల్ డేటా కూడా వాట్ ఆర్ ది సెన్సిటివ్ పర్సనల్ డేటా కూడా చెప్పారు. వాట్ ఆర్ ది సెన్సిటివ్ అంటే ఇది గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా 72Aలో క్లియర్గా చెప్పారు. ఏంటి సెన్సిటివ్ డేటా అంటే నెంబర్ 1 పాస్వర్డ్. సో నార్మల్లీ వెన్ గలీబుల్ పబ్లిక్ని ఫిషింగ్ యాక్టివిటీ ద్వారా దే విల్ బి ఆస్కింగ్ అబౌట్ ది పాస్వర్డ్, పిన్ కోడ్ నెంబర్ అండ్ టేక్ అవే ఆల్ ద మనీ. So it is a sensitive personal record. Second is financial information like bank account, how much balance is there. Then phishing, they will take away. Then physical and health condition, this is also more important. Fourth one is sexual orientation, this is also regarding privacy. So medical records and history, somebody may be having some communicable disease and he doesn't want to disclose it to anybody. If it is noted to others, definitely it is the security or privacy is gone. And biometric information, this is more important, Aadhaar card case. So please remember, sometimes we'll be I'll be telling you, suppose if you surf the net, if you go through the internet, then the web users, they will catch your favorite points. Suppose I look towards the what are the latest computers, I look to the Alibaba.com regarding the latest shoes. Some girl, she looks to the lehengas, which are the most one. Some people, they are interested in the so-called books. So by going through all these things, when you leave the internet or leave the site, definitely it is giving the fingerprint. That means with the information or with the data collected from your observations, the web users, they start giving you, sending you so many messages like are you interested in purchasing this type of shoes. All these things, they will be definitely the reasonable, yes, definitely they will be seeing all these things. And that is why the first point, leaving a digital fingerprint, that means you are leaving behind an electronic trail, enabling the web users, web owners to get access to the preference and choices by tracking your data. So then thereafter you will be getting the unsolicited emails and they collect the unusual practice of gathering information. This has come out in another famous case, that is actually Facebook. It is called as, very popular, called as Cambridge Analytica Center case. What happened is, you are well aware that Facebook and WhatsApp, they belong to only one person, that is Mark Zuckerberg. He purchased the WhatsApp also. At that time, by amalgamating or by syncing both these accounts, lot of personal data of these persons is handed over to the so-called Cambridge Analytica Center, which is located in UK. So they harvested the data, they have gone to the micro-analysis and they used it in the USA elections. Of course, people allege that it was helpful for the success of Mr. Donald J. Trump in the elections. But it has made a dent on the so-called privacy attitude of Facebook. And also Mark Zuckerberg, he has to attend before the US Senate and he has to agree that there is some breach to the data privacy. So such is the importance of data privacy. Now once again, in the conclusion, definitely you have to write that there should be some data privacy. In India also, the Data Privacy Act should come into existence. But till such time, the service providers, they should keep data safe. If not, they are liable for punishment under Section 72 of the Information Technology Act. With this, you have to conclude that even though the digital print is there, then the data centers should keep up your privacy, right? So it may be a lengthy, but to explain you all these things, I have given in detail about this. Please remember the Nirav Bhai case and Puttaswamy case, and also Mark Zuckerberg, that is Cambridge Data Analytica Center. And please remember the two provisions of law, that is 43A and Section 72 of the Information Technology Act. With this, I will stop. Thank you.